HarperCollins presents A Known Evil by Aidan Conway, read by Mark Meadows. Part 1. 1. They'd found the body in the entrance to their block of flats, where sometimes, bleary-eyed, they would avoid treading on the dog shit some neighbour couldn't care less about cleaning up. Teenagers on the way to school at 8 in the morning. They'd been the first to leave the building, apparently, although it was now known the victim didn't live in the same complex. Paola Gentili, mother of 3, a cleaner, on her way to work. Multiple blows to the cranium. No sign of sexual assault. No attempt to appropriate money or valuables. No sign of a struggle. So, it seemed she had been taken completely unawares. Better for her. Husband had been informed. Distraught. Had given them the few preliminary details they required without the need for any formal interview. That would have to wait until they got the go-ahead from the presiding magistrate. But the guy seemed clean enough, going by the checks the new privatized IT system had given them in record time. What social media access she had was regular and only moderately used. Meanwhile, they'd started looking into the other stuff. No particular leads, no affairs, no money issues, no links to known families in the organized sector. Worked in a ministry in the center of the city. No unexplained calls. Just waiting now on the forensics guys to come up with something more concrete to work with. Inspector Michael Rossi had only just driven through the gates in the Alfa Romeo. He had known immediately that something big was coming by the urgency of Carrara's steps as he'd emerged from the Baroque archway leading from the Questura's offices to the car park. If Rossi had bothered to switch his phone on before, it would have got him out of bed, 20 minutes earlier? But that wouldn't have saved anyone's life. Now, the debris of takeaway espressos and sugar sachets violated the bare desk space separating them in his office. Their own cleaner had just been in, chatty as ever, oblivious as yet to the news. "Other than that," said Carrara, "we're totally in the dark on this one. But it does look like there's a possible pattern emerging." "You've been busy," said Rossi. The second such killing in as many weeks. The modus operandi and the victim profile bore distinct similarities, but no one had dared yet to use the term serial. Was it possible? In Rome? Detective Inspector Luigi Carrara, 5 years Rossi's junior, several years under his belt in anti-mafia, undercover, eco-crime, narcotics, now on the Rome Serious Crime Squad. Recently married, he had the air of one of those men who never seem to have overdone anything in their lives. Hardly a wrinkle. Haircut every month. Bright, fluid in his movements. Just the man Rossi needed on a Monday morning like this one. "How similar?" said Rossi, still struggling to form what he considered decent sentences, though his mind was already whirring into action. "The weapon, for instance." "Blunt instrument. Iron bar or hammer, probably." "Who's on the scene?" "A few boys from the local station. They got the magistrate there sharpish, though. Hopefully they'll have disturbed as little as possible. She was carrying ID, so we got to work with that straight off, once the news came in on the police channel." "Press now?" "Not officially, but they will." "Silvestri?" "Out of town, I think." "Good. Let's go," said Rossi, grabbing his battered North Face from the coat stand, feeling more vigorous and even a little bit up for it. "I want to see this one for myself." 2. The press had got their picture. As usual, in the confusion between traffic police, municipal police, carabinieri, and the state police, someone had left the poor woman's feet sticking out from under the blood-soaked tarp, like the witch in The Wizard of Oz. A final ignominy to grace some of the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?